we are in the US. And we looked at, hey, how can we do a security on chain? How could we do something serious? And at the time, 2 years ago, everyone was like, stay away from anything. And we just kind of looked at the ecosystem and we said, the US is not the place to build this. If we want to push this forward, we got to go outside of the US and we can iterate on product, and maybe the US down the road will be more open to things. But if we just sit on our thumbs and wait, we'll be behind. Or if we go outside the US and develop a product and integrate with people, and we can have all this experience by the time the US opens. Maybe not. So we just kind of looked at flows of money and who needs remittances, who needs better loans, who needs better things. So I think from our outlook at the time, it was like China, India, Mexico. That was like, Brazil would be a close fourth, but very close of people who need some things. And now that I'm smarter, Nigeria obviously is probably a good choice too. At the time, we thought, China's probably too authoritarian. They're not going to let us come in there and do anything seriously. India is pretty defensive, actually. I've tried to do stuff there before, and it's great. Great economy, great country, great people. But I don't know that they would let us kind of integrate with their regulatory frameworks pretty easily. And so we took a bet on Mexico. And so the last 2 years, we've essentially entered this process that's called like a sandbox process. It's actually based off the UK model, where it's a new technology, you enter a sandbox model. And so we've been in a back and forth with the CMBV of Mexico and the Ministry of Finance. So in the United States terms, that's like the SEC and the Federal Reserve. And through that, we've learned a lot about like interpretations of things, of how they view what's legal and what's not. And so through those meetings, we've been able to get what we call interpretations of the law that make us comfortable enough to launch products. And so about 12 weeks ago, we launched the Mexican CETES, which is a government bond, fully tokenized, fully composable or transferable, and from Mexico. And so we've been doing that for about 3 months now. It's gone pretty well, about $1 million in sales, and we're trying to promote ourselves further. Since then, we've also launched 3 other bonds, US Treasury notes, a US Reporto, which goes to the Mexican economy, and then Brazilian, it's called an NTN, so like a Brazilian short-term bond. So that's where we are, that's how we got here, but really we took a bet on Mexico and Solana.